Okay, I did not see this one coming. Annabelle creation, Annabelle Comes Home. Damn it, why do I keep doing that? It's Come Home creation. It's two different things. It's directed by Gary Dobrin and stars McKenna Grace, Madison Eisman, Katie Sarif. That's how you say that. Sarif. Yes. Stephen Blackheart, which is a very Conjuring-esque name. Like, I could imagine, like, the Conjuring universe is the Blackhearts. And, like, the title would be, like, the Blackhearts won't see you now, something. Like, it could work. Hollywood, call me. I got ideas. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, which is probably the easiest name to say out of all of them, but I still fucked it. Well, Patrick Wilson is pretty easy to say. Anyway, the film is a sequel to the prequel, Annabelle Creation, and follows Judy Warren, her babysitter Mary Ellen, and her babysitter's friend Daniela through a night of confined terror. You know that room the Warrens used to keep all that creepy shit contained? Yeah, that creepy shit starts to come to life in this movie. Annabelle Creation was a movie I was very excited about upon hearing the initial premise, a horror-style night at the museum. That sounded awesome. Then I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, this looks like another Conjuring movie. Boo! So going into the picture, I was pretty skeptical. Fortunately, walking out, I was on cloud 9. Actually, fuck it, I was on cloud 10 because I love this movie. This movie is one of the most stylish, character-driven, scary Conjuring films to date. Loved every minute of it. Even to the point where I was wondering where and when this movie was going to lose me, and it never did. Writer-director Gary Dobrin, who has had his hand in the last few films and the smash hit It, makes his directorial debut with soaring colors. The scares he creates are always fresh and never repetitive. He even, I know this is a dirty phrase now, but stay with me, subverts expectations with some of the scares. You're going to expect, a creepy image because, hey, you've seen this friend before in another movie, or you know what this franchise is about. Of course, there's going to be a jump scare here, but no jump scare, no follow-up, we just move on, and I love that. He really takes advantage of manipulating the frame and the expectation of the audience. Why I love this franchise, I really do. I think this is honestly, I think this is second to the MCU when it comes to actual shared cinematic universes because I enjoy going back to these films. But some of them can be a little bit samey, and you can kind of just see where these things are going. So I really appreciated that Annabelle Comes Home decided to, just turn some stuff on their head, and while doing that, up the ante in the scares as well. Also, side note, I guess, I don't know, this is a video. Anyway, there are jump scares, which, if I remember correctly, there aren't many, are extremely effective. The set pieces Dobrin is able to conjure, see what I did there, in this film is magnificent, and had me grinning ear to ear. The standout for me is a scene with a haunted wedding dress facing off against Judy Warren. It's a wonder that uses shadows, mirrors, and claustrophobic tension to killer effect. Another thing that Dobrin brought to this film that I loved was the character work. We start out with the Warrens doing their thing and collecting Annabelle from a couple of foolish folks who brought a doll that looked like that into their home. Then we get a little scare thrown our way in which the Warrens react accordingly. The Warrens don't go, ghost! They say, what do you want and why are you here? Which I enjoyed the consistency of those characters. Those characters wouldn't freak out and be like, They know how to, handle their shit. Then we switch over to McKenna Grace's Judy Warren, who is dealing with a ghost of her own, the babysitter Mary Ellen, who is dealing with a high school crush, and Daniela, the babysitter's friend, who is mourning the recent death of her father. Each character has their own thing, big or small, and we sit with each of those issues, which I appreciated. One of the things I loved about the first two Conjuring films and Annabelle Creation is that we got to know these characters before the scares. I think that's really pivotal when making a horror movie. We cared about them as they fought against supernatural forces, and this film succeeds as that. Talking is hard. This film succeeds at that as well. There are breaks before and in between the scares that allow us insights into these characters' choices, wants, and personalities. Each actress brings their all to their given role, cementing themselves as Conjuring Universe All-Stars. Now, you're going to see Annabelle Son of a bitch. Annabelle Comes Home for one reason, and that is to be scared. Or you have a doll fetish. If you're in that first category, I'm happy to say this film delivers on the spookiness. Will this keep you up at night? Probably not, but it will give you that necessary jolt you're looking for from one of these films. The ghost demons in this film are a delight to watch. Each has its own sinister origin, which helps with its reveal and furthering the mythology of the Conjuring universe. Some of the artifacts, like a particular samurai samurai. I can't say samurai. I don't know what I'm doing this voice. Anyway, some matter freaks like a particular samurai armor are more subtle in their origins, but those actually may cause you to want to dig deeper into the Warren's actual files. So if you dare. What the fuck am I doing? Overall, Annabelle Comes Home. I did it! I didn't call it creation. Woo! It's a slam dunk of a horror film for me. Great characters, great scares, great score. I forgot to point out that Joseph Barasha returns. He did The Conjuring 1, 2, Annabelle Creation. I think the first Annabelle. He's pretty much been there the entire time. Most of it. So yeah, he returns for some more demon rock and roll, and the score is great. The film's also a great directorial debut from someone who's been feeding our horror engines for the last few years. I love this movie, and I can't wait to see it again with a full audience. Speaking of which, there's a public PSA, or, whatever the fuck they're called. Ladies, gentlemen, if you find yourself in a dark theater, and you have some commentary to give on the feature, just ask yourself, get personal with yourself. Really look inside of yourself and ask yourself, is this funny? Is what I'm about to say a showstopper? Because that's what you're doing. When you're just like, don't go down there, just destroy the doll or whatever the fuck, whatever fucking joke you have. Just ask yourself, is this a showstopper? Because that's what you're doing. You're stopping someone's show and the audience. You're pulling someone out of the film and the audience. So before you make your eyes crack, just think. I just need you to think. I just hit the mic, but I need you to think. Is this funny? And I don't mean like har funny. I mean like Netflix special MSG selling out funny. We all laughing and applauding, patting you on the back funny. That's what I mean by funny. If you're not one of those people, and there are people out there like that. Some of those people are in my screening. But if you're not one of those people, just don't. Don't do it. Please. Please. For all of our sake. Thank you. So, if you guys enjoyed this review, please give me a thumbs up. If you guys like hearing me talk about movies and blather on about cinema, please hit that subscribe button. I have a lot more stuff coming. Okay, that's something. So yeah, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I'll catch you guys next time with another review. I don't know what's the next review, but it's gonna be something. Maybe a top 10 of the year so far or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just spinning the wheels. Actually, a top 10 video so far of the year would be kind of cool. Yeah, I might do that. And maybe, just to talk about some films I've missed, or maybe like letdowns or something. I don't know, something like that. Also, what are some spin-offs you would want to see from the Conjuring franchise? They still have a lot of stuff to mine. I would kind of like them to go more into modern times, because we're usually stuck within like the 70s, 60s. They went to the 50s and then none, I think. But yeah, I heard this. It was like a dog noise. What the fuck was that? But yeah, just explore more contemporary times would be kind of fun. And maybe they can do something with, I don't know what the actual Judy Warren did with her life, but maybe like a spinoff of Judy Warren and The Conjuring 3. Werewolves, please just do werewolves. That'd be really, really cool. But anyway, yeah, so that's it for me, and I'll catch you guys next time.